first.
Ain't nobody here. Nobody care.
Steph, how tough was it tonight to see in a game like, you guys had a lead on the Pacers for a while, but then they came in and had that strong 10-0 run in the fourth quarter?
It was a tough one to lose the way we did, obviously playing pretty solid basketball in the first half, having a 7-point lead. And, a team like Indiana, they're tough, they're scrappy. Even coming off a back-to-back, we gave them, an opportunity to have life because I think we were playing really, really well for 36 minutes. And a team like that, all I need is a little hope and a little chance to kind of switch the momentum, and they took advantage of it. And it's a tough way to lose, but gotta keep our morale up going on this 3-game road trip. A solid homestand, but got to back it up.
What do you think you guys need to do better to kind of solve the boxing one?
I don't know. I mean, it's we call it the janky defense, and eventually you feel like you'll be able to kind of pick it apart, whether it's me getting shots or somebody else on the weak side. But I think we just need to take a little bit of time to kind of understand that's probably gonna happen more than in years past, and find some key sets and looks to create shots. I think I obviously have to solve that puzzle so that I stay aggressive and don't kind of fall into what it's supposed to do and kind of take me out of the game. And that'll be obviously a work in progress because, from night to night, who knows how much you'll see it, but it's a likelihood you'll see it.
Steph, how many times over the years, dating back to high school, through Davidson to now, do you feel like you've seen it?
I have no idea. High school and college saw it a good amount. And then obviously in the finals of 2019 was kind of where it was on a big stage. But again, it's one of those kind of situations where if you're the opposing team and you trying to play numbers, you can throw it at us and see how we respond. Obviously tonight it was pretty much the whole game, which was new. But we have to find ways to just kind of pick it apart. I got to find ways to be aggressive and kind of make them pay for playing janky defenses that I don't know how much they work on it.
How tough is it not to get frustrated by it, given that teams have had some success with it now a little bit?
It's part of the challenge of being in this position. And, it is something where, mentally and physically, you got to be ready for that challenge for all the minutes that you're out there and that you see it, and not let it, again, keep you on your heels or lose your aggressiveness. And I've been saying it most of the year, kind of make sure I can see the pictures right and make the right plays, but still, again, find my shots and find my rhythm to start the games early and continue that throughout the game. So it's a challenge, and I'm ready, to figure it out.
Steph, obviously, this that 3-minute stretch in the fourth quarter is going to overshadow what was a pretty solid defensive effort from you guys. What did you like from that side of the ball tonight?
It was it gave us a chance to build momentum, and a team like Indiana, they never beat themselves. They play solid fundamental basketball. They find ways to work off each other, and everybody's a threat out there. So over the course of the game, defensively, we did a lot of good things. And to your point, it's the NBA, and it's a game of runs, and it was an untimely one for us, in that fourth quarter. The way they made some big shots, we missed a couple, and the whole momentum kind of just swung in the blink of an eye. So, we got to be better.
How does tonight's game, Steph, prepare you for, I mean, facing Sabonis and Brogdon, prep you for Jokic and Murray for the next game?
We saw them in preseason, but we know what it is. Their 2-man game is amazing. Jokic is solid at being a playmaker and, always kind of forcing the issue, making defenses react. And he never seems like he's in a rush. But we got to have all 5 guys on a string and be physical, be smart, send bodies. I think we have to do a better job of, not fouling. And that's been a theme of ours for a while. But it's going to require all 5 guys. It's not just going to be on James or whoever, or me who's guarding, Jamal or whoever it is. We've taken strides in the right direction defensively, and everybody's stepping up.
How
Steph,
nice
what did
was
you
it
think
to
of the?
see Kelly
what did you?
find his way offensively tonight?
What'd you say?
How nice was it to see Kelly kind of find his way offensively, particularly in the first half tonight?
I mean, eventually that narrative will turn on its head. It's not a surprise when he makes shots, knowing that he's more than capable, and he'll put some a string of games together where it'll turn in the right direction. So tonight was solid the way he started the game with confidence, and obviously he relies on that defensive intensity and pressure to assert his will in the game, and then offensively good things can happen. So we've all been telling him to stick with it and knowing that it's going to turn around.
Steph, can you talk about the defense that Edmund Sumner played on you tonight?
He played defense. I don't know. They all were aggressive. They had a scheme that they all came in, wasn't just him, it was everybody, to try to slow us down and give us different looks. But yeah.
Stephen, is there a fine line between being a decoy, so to speak, and a live threat for you? I mean, you know what I mean? I mean, there's times when you got your teammates out and you trying to get the ball to them, but you also got to be a shooting threat.
Yeah, and that's something that I mean, the way that they defended us today, that's the work in progress that we'll figure out in terms of getting a certain number of sets that can attack a box and one, or those gimmick kind of defenses where, to your point, I can be able to space the floor, bring a couple of guys with me and create open shots for other people, but also not just float around on that half of the court, possession after possession. I do have to find that balance. I don't know what the right answer is, but I do have to stay aggressive to keep them honest and know that they can't take me out of the game, but also not just jack up, what I would consider in that situation just terrible shots if you have 2 or 3 guys on you.